Hello everyone, Melderon TV here on another vlog. Hope everyone's having a great day. I sure am. I just recently found out that John Statz's book, The WoW Diary, has been an overwhelming success. The Kickstarter campaign is now over, and John's book has received 8,379 pledges from that many people and raised, ready for this, $598,999 for the WoW Diary. Guys, John's original goal was 10,000 bucks. We shattered that. And I want to thank everyone in the community, whether you're from retail, whether you're from classic, whether you're from private servers, whoever your allegiances lie. Thank you for making the WoW Diary an overwhelming success. You're going to say, Melderon, why do you care? Do you have a backing in this? I do not. I do not make a dime off of this. This is not something that I'm saying thank you for doing. I'm saying thank you as a community for coming together and proving yet again that the Warcraft community at large, not just the classic, not just the retail, the Warcraft community at large is the best gaming community on the planet. Guys, these pledges and this money that we've raised makes the WoW Diary the most successful book ever. Most successful, non-fiction book ever on Kickstarter. Ever. Okay? It's the most pledged non-fiction book and the 5th most pledged book, regardless of any literature category you can think of. So the 5th most pledged book ever on Kickstarter. I know John's excited. I've been watching his tweets and I've been sending some messages to him, and I know he's excited. He's tired and he's done a lot of work, and it's just an amazing thing. And I just want to say that this is more than just somebody wrote a successful book, right? This is a statement, an overwhelming statement, really, that the Warcraft community at large, again, I'm not saying where your allegiances lie, the Warcraft community at large, the hype is so real about not just Classic's release, but Warcraft in general. And of course it translates to Classic, right? This is a book written about the vanilla days. And if you're not aware of the book, this is basically John's, it's almost like a graphical exploration. So that, he's got pictures, he's got schematics, he's got dungeon designs. He was one of the original WoW Warcraft dungeon developers, and he wrote a book about how hard it was to make this game, and how hard it is to make an MMORPG in general, and the magic that kind of happened over at Blizzard to make a dream come true, really. This book really embodies the heart and soul of Warcraft, and what it took to make such an amazing game, and something we experience on a day-to-day basis, and we delve into this world. And if it wasn't for people like John, this wouldn't exist, and Warcraft wouldn't exist. So it's just a huge thing. And I think if we look at the classic timeline, starting from the first private server launch, right, back when that was, probably during BC days, to be honest, the Nostalrius launch, the unfortunate downfall of Nostalrius, the petition signed and delivered by Mark Kern, Classic's announcement at BlizzCon 2017, John Statz's book. This is a huge thing. This is a huge part of the Classic WoW timeline. And it belongs in that timeline. And the next tick on that timeline is going to be BlizzCon 2018. We have to think about this. We look back in time, when the history books are written about gaming, whoever is going to write a history book about gaming, is that this is going to be a significant tick in that timeline, because it really shows how much hype is around for this game. And specifically Classic, because this is a Classic-oriented book, of course, and of course retail players are going to read it because it's still a story about the development of a great game. And now we all wait with bated breath to see what the next tick will be on this amazing timeline, an amazing ride that it's been. It's really something special that we've all experienced together. I'm just glad I could be a part of it, and I'm glad that all of you are a part of it. And what an amazing community we have. But if you're late to the party, don't fret. If you didn't get a chance to be an official Kickstarter backer, it doesn't matter. You can still pre-order the book on Kickstarter before it's released on Amazon. And a link to the Kickstarter page will be in the description of this video. If you haven't directly been part of the Kickstarter, you can still pledge, you can still be a part of this, and you can still make this a resounding win for the Classic WoW community. So please consider doing that. And hey, if not, it's amazing you're part of the community anyway. Doesn't really matter. In other WoW-related news, Josh over at Countdown to Classic. If you don't know who Josh is or what Countdown to Classic is, get on over to countdowntoclassic.com and just start listening to his podcast. He's doing a lot of great work over there, and he recently had a really great interview with, or a call-in, by the guy who actually created Deadly Boss Mods, or DBM. His name is Mystical OS. If you don't know what DBM is, it's a a must-have add-on for most WoW players. It provides information on all dungeon and raid encounters. It shouts out when things are going to happen, shouts out when you're standing in fire, what the boss is going to do, timers. It has everything for every single encounter in the game. Think about that. This is a guy who does this by himself. And unfortunately, he's recently been dealing with some hard times in his personal life. His mother is ill. She's elderly. He's her caretaker. They live in the house together, and he takes care of her. He also works. It's been weighing on him, obviously. That's a lot of work. And he's had some personal issues with his health as well. And he recently wrote a Reddit post basically saying, like, you know, guys, sorry that things have been a little slow. I'm dealing with some stuff, X, Y, and Z. I would like to do this full time, and any help the community can provide, it would be great. And the community, yet again, resoundingly supported Mystical OS. And if you have any spare change, $1 a month, whatever it is, a one-time pledge, you can head over to his Patreon page. The link will be in the description. I just want to do my due diligence as a figure in the community to kind of reinforce Josh's message. If we can help him out, that'd be great, because he is planning on incorporating DBM in the Classic, which will be a huge upgrade from the dungeon raid encounter add-ons that we have available now in private servers. So that would be a huge thing to do to help someone like him out, because he can really use it. In summary, if I can summarize this vlog, what this is about, it's really thanking the community. You guys are just incredible. It harkens to like donating for like a hurricane, like what the hurricane we just had in the US. People are just up and like jump up out of their chair and do whatever they can do to help the community, and the Warcraft community is like that. So be very, very proud of yourself being part of the community. It doesn't matter what you've done, doesn't matter if you've pledged money or not. I go out on a limb to say that most of us have done something positive for either a player in game or someone in real life that needs help, and that's just it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing, so thank you for that. And I'd like to thank two in-game players who have been very, very influential, had really positive interactions with them on a certain private server. One of them is YoDog. So I promised I'd give you a shout out, dude, and I'm doing it now. So it's YoDawg. He's a badass elemental level 60 orc shaman. I met him in, I believe we were in, Winter Spring, and I was having some problems with those elite quests that are up there, and I just did a general in general chat, and I said, hey, I need help with killing that cat. Can't think of the name of it. It's in the north of Winter Spring. And YoDog jumped in there, and he's like, yeah, I'll give you a hand, and we went and killed that, and he actually helped me with a couple quests. Getting those Frostmaw shards for the eco farm charm or whatever, where you have to go in and like collect those 10 shards in those elite areas and those elite giants. That's a pain in the butt, and he helped me with that big time. We got ganked by some alliance, but we still got it done. Thanks, YoDog, man. You've been a great example of what I'm talking about here, about the Classic WoW community, because people like you, this is the best community in gaming. So thanks for that. I would also like to give a special shout out to another Alliance player, STF Uppercut, a 60 Alliance Night Elf Rogue, Night Elf Hunter. So if you can imagine, I'll give you this scenario. I'm in Eastern Plaguelands, and I'm drinking water after killing some mobs, and I'm behind a hill. You can't see me from the other side of the hill. So here comes this Alliance Hunter running, jumping over the hill. And then he stops and turns and dismounts, and I'm like, okay, time for a gank, and I'm in a vulnerable position, and I'm like, great, here we go. So instead of that happening, this Alliance Hunter starts dancing and cheering at me, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. And I've seen this happen before, right? So you see someone dancing with you and blowing you a kiss, and then they kill you, right? So I'm like, okay, here we go. Got max, ready to go. Instead, I get a whisper a few moments later from a level 6 undead mage, so horde, named Honeyoats. So it says, is this the Melderon? And I'm like, yeah, it's Melderon from Defcamp Melderon TV, and so-and-so, and I'm like, wait a second, are you the hunter standing next to me? And he's like, yep, that's me, and I just want to give a shout out for not killing me, number one, even though you joked that you said you may still do that. It was just great to have that interaction. It was a really funny interaction, so thanks for that, guy or gal, I'm not sure, but I really appreciate it. And I would like to give a shout out to the wonderful patrons that are backing this project and making Defcamp Melderon TV that much more fun and enjoyable. So shout out to my wonderful patrons. You guys know who you are, but Earlyberg Rogue, Flozy B, Alis, Alex, Discipulo, Aspiring Musician, Brandug Media, Donald Swade, thank you for new patron, Cargos, and Gaming Past 30. Thank you guys so much for providing us the love. We really appreciate it. So that's all we have today, guys, and I just wanted to basically just touch base with you guys and tell you how excited I am about the success of the Vanilla WoW Diary, the World of Warcraft Diary, and to bring to light someone in our community that needs some assistance. So that's what I wanted to say. Basically, it's a community-oriented vlog, and just want to thank you guys for being the most wonderful gaming community on the planet. That's all I got to say for today. So stay in touch. We got some new videos on the horizon, including the part 2 of the 10-minute Vanilla WoW Dungeon Guides. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. Defcamp's got something special on the horizon as well, and something special for, I know, a very core portion of our fans, another Let's Play, and that'll be up soon as well. So have a great day, guys. Keep on keybinding and grinding, and just keep being the amazing community that you are. See you later.